Ba 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 boo 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 boo. Beep beep boo ba ba boo boo boo. Beep ba 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 boo 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 beep 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 boop boop boop. What do you mean videos unavailable? What sort of nonsense is this? The fuck? Ba. Boo beep ba boo ba ba boo poo poo pee pee. Ba ba booey. Okay, here we go, guys. What's up? Welcome to the stream of craziness. I'm where I drink too much, act like a douche, and that's the show. It's a low-budget show. And bad news. Got my box today. It was supposed to be here Friday. It showed up really quick. Amazon. Amazing. So there it is. It's not plugged in because it doesn't fucking work right. So guess what? I really, really, really wanted to come out and be like, hey, guitar stream. No dice. No dice, no good. So let me break this down. I put up a Facebook post about this and kind of explain what was going on succinctly, but let me screech about it because this is fucking bullshit. Con pie. Whoa. Okay. First things first. Is there a little kid outside my window screaming? Alright. So first things first. Real pain in the ass to figure out how to make it do anything in the first place. It doesn't have drivers. It's supposed to be standard plug and play. I looked that up. It was the first thing on the list. Like, you open it up, it says, hey, go get the drivers. I said, okay. Go to the Mac zone. It's like, these work globally. You don't have to plug in anything. I said, fantastic. Cool. Boop, plug it in, lights up, everything looks good. Right? So I'm like, cool. Then, plug in my guitar. And I had to do a lot of fuckery trying to make it do a thing with Guitar Rig. But Guitar Rig, yeah, this is another thing. So I plug it in. I set it to Guitar Rig to have this as the source. Guess what? No audio. I'm like, fuck, what's the problem? So I'm checking the outputs. Here's what's interesting. The only outputs is the device itself. And I say, what? So I'm like, okay, what if I just, because it has a headphone jack, obviously. And so I plug the headphone in and I hear everything fine. I say, oh, okay, so this does work. I don't know what that is. So anyway, so the headphone jack, everything works on the unit, and Guitar Rig is able to do all the same shit that desktop version does. Here's the thing: there's no way to get that audio out of this and into the Lappie. Surprise. So I'm like, fuck, how am I gonna do this? I'm doing every single thing possible. I'm like, okay, let's go get some of these wonky little Mac audio capture program things. I've gone through, I did this, the flower bed, whatever the fuck it's called, and then this other thing, this, which didn't work at all. Yeah, Soundflower doesn't work. Apparently, it's broken. The newer versions of iOS OS X just, they wrote the code out of this OS, so you can't do that. It's just like, come on, Apple, why are you such dicks about this? So then there's this thing called I Show You audio capture, which apparently works for streaming games, so I might be able to do that. Guess what? It can't hear this. So I start doing a whole bunch of fuckery, and I realize, I say, okay, well, let's see how, alright, if I can't use it like this, and this is even before touching OBS. I'm over here like just trying to get the fucking audio captured. So I open up SoundForge, which I've been had for forever. And I hit record. And guess what? I, lo and behold, realize it's only coming in on the left channel. And I'm like, well, why the fuck is it coming in mono? Because I'm hearing it in stereo in my headset, but it's only coming out into the system in mono form. And I'm like, fuck this. And also there's a jack in and a jack out on both sides, so I switch it around, no change. And then I say, okay, I get it. The true nature of a single line is that it is mono. Why is it not making it mono on the recording side? That doesn't make any sense to me. Because it's fully coming out as stereo in Guitar Rig, as it should, but only heard by the internal of the system. And then I'm like, okay, well, what about the microphone? Right? So I rip out my little broken preamp, and I get the real XLR, which, where the hell's the other end of it? So I can waggle it around. This is what's interesting. I've never actually had to use the true actual XLR jack that came with this mic. Well, actually, no, I bought the wire separate, but it's, you know what I mean. I've always had a XLR to 1/8, an XLR to 1/4, an XLR to USB. Never had to use XLR to XLR proper, which I thought, oh, cool, I can finally get some use out of this cable. So I plug it in. Guess what? Same deal. Mono channel only. And also it's going into the right speaker. So I'm like, oh, fantastic. So apparently recording on my Mac, on my Lappie, it's only like line 1 is left and line 2 is right. It does, interestingly enough, have two... This is really tangled. I don't want to fuck with it. But a main L and an R output. Let me see if I can show you the back of this shit so you can see what am I talking about. Those are the MIDI ports. And it does have 2 external L and Rs. Right? So you could do that. And whatever. And also 48 volt phantom power. You click it on and no change in the audio. No boost at all. I was like, okay, well... How is that working? Does it know that it's a Shure SM58 and it's automatically already giving it that voltage? Because you need this bike to have fucking power. If you just plug it in straight, it doesn't do shit. So I don't know how it knows that it's whatever. That's also the big dial on the front is the main thing. It's this huge fucking volume knob. It doesn't do anything. It's just there for show. It's just no matter what I could do, the only thing that actually matters is these top knobs. So whatever. And then this USB and direct line thing, it's fucky by itself. If you turn it all the way to direct, you get full whatever. If you turn it to USB only, you only hear one ear. It's weird. Everything's fucked up about this unit, right? So, but I'm like, okay, it can, in fact, produce my guitar stuff, but only in my headphones out of the headphone jack. So... Right. Oh, and then let's play with OBS. We get to OBS now. I'm like, all right, let's see if we can do some fuckery and wizardry and make OBS pay attention to this unit instead of anything else, right? So, yeah, right. Yeah. You mere mortals, you fools. So, of course, I go to OBS, and I'm like, all right, OBS, play nice. Here's the audio source. It's the fucking M-Audio box. And of course, as you might imagine, it does work, but it only works in mono. Sounds fantastic, but it's only in mono. So I'm talking on the mic, and I'm like, why the fuck is it in mono? Again, it's only in my right ear, and I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. And then, of course, I plug my guitar in, and my guitar comes through loud and clear, but only on the left channel. Even when Guitar Rig is open and running and actually doing all the stuff, and you can hear all of my effects and shit, OBS refuses to hear that. So I'm like, okay, let's try to wire this up with this iShowU audio capture. Try to only isolate just the fucking desktop audio. Excuse me. But here's the thing. What's happening in the box, again, is not happening inside the system. It's just processing it. So I'm like, okay. Excuse me. Yeah, so you can hear my guitar clean tone, but no effects. So, and that was a struggle even to make OBS do that. And this is, by the way, since I woke up today, I've been fighting with this thing. I'm like, I can make this work. This can be totally a thing. But I don't know if there's going to be any other options. So, this again, I paid $110 for this thing. I don't want to have to pay to ship it back, but I might have to, because if I can't get this thing doing what the fuck I want, like today. Like it's gonna be just a hard no. And I also don't understand who in the hell. I mean, it's not really a mixer. It is what it is. It's just a way to get audio into a system. Because all right, so here's another piece of the puzzle. I'm like, okay, all right. I still have another USB port on my Lappie. It's a micro USB port, and this thing comes with a mini to full size USB and a mini to mini. So I can switch that out and have the mini to mini, and then still have another USB port. So I'm like, okay, what if I get a magical? Let's see if this would work. This is now what I'm thinking. I don't want to be putting any more money into this, but it sounds fucking fantastic, right? So if I have 1/4 jack to USB, put that into Lappie using the only available USB drive slot, port. But then how the fuck am I going to make it hear that? That's the thing. Because it sounds like it could be done. I just don't know if it would work. And I don't want to go burn, like, a cable like that is like $30. So I'm like, fuck you. And here I am, thought I'm somebody who comes equipped. I have the musician's toolkit, man. I have every kind of plug and cable and all this shit, but I don't have a 1/4 to a USB. Never needed that. It would be a patch cable type of deal. And I have patch cables of various sizes. And when I say patch cable, I mean, weirdy every combination of some shit, like female to male to male, female to female, of 1/4, 1/8, 3.5 millimeter specific, that's designed to be stereo only for shit, that kind of crap. I have every kind of attachment and cable, but I don't have one of that. So I'm like, fuck. What could I possibly do to get this audio in here? So this is where we are. This is it. So again, the system, it works as intended, but it doesn't do what I want. And I have no fucking way to get it into Lappie. And at the same time, Apple, what the fuck are you doing? You're making it impossible for us to use our own shit. Why? Do I have to downgrade my my OS to? I mean, come on now. That's some real bullshit. But at least I know right now you guys are hearing me in stereo and you're hearing my regular mic noise. But here's another thing that's very interesting. This little box, when I had my guitar plugged into it straight, it cleaned up a lot, and I mean a lot, of that dirty fucking noise that was in the place. And I also noticed something, was that when I would put my hand on my laptop, and this was accidental, I figured this out on my own. Touching my laptop, because remember, the whole shell is aluminum, and then touching the keyboard tray deadened everything. So I became ground. Somehow. It was like, whoa, wait a minute, the buzz went away. How? I'm like, what? Huh? So I'm over here like touching shit. I don't know why and how, but touching the laptop and touching the keyboard tray somehow grounded that fucking noise. Or not, well, not all of it, but the majority of the buzz. So I said, yeah, this is a grounding issue. Maybe there's a grounding issue in my main system. But that can't be true, though, because this is the same audio setup that I had when I lived in the Bronx, and it didn't have all that noise. So, okay, whatever. Whatever. So something's fucky. That's all I know. But this has a beautifully clean signal. But here's also something I'm concerned with. If I go and get a stupid expensive cable to try to run it back into the system, is that going to capture what it is as stereo, or is it going to come out with the mono shit? I don't know. So this is some Frankenstein bullshit, dude. This is unnecessary. I shouldn't be worrying about this, but this is my music. I'm telling people this. I was, posting on Facebook. People sending me messages like, "Damn, dude, I feel so fucking sorry for you, dude. I feel bad for you. What the fuck is going on? Why can't you get shit off the ground, bro? What the fuck?" I'm like, I don't know if I'm fucking cursed. Like, no matter what I do, I can't get ahead. And now at the same time, this power supply that I need, it's globally sold out on all the places. Amazon fucking wants $150 for it. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. All your usual suspects, your Newegg's and your iBuyPower and all of the sites that sell parts, out of stock. Apparently, it's very, very popular. You go on Amazon, There's like 5,000 reviews for it. It's like everybody has this same power supply, but it's out of stock. And I'm like, fuck you. Give me this power supply, motherfucker. So I don't know. I'll find a place so I can get it, hopefully for cheap, so I don't fucking, it's like, dude, I'm not even getting paid this week. I have to wait till next week. And I only work one day this week because of the fucked up situation. Because the last couple of weeks I was working. But this week I have no days except one. So that's like, that's $70 on the day. And that's not going to cover the cost of a $100 and something fucking dollar power supply after I just spent $110 on a box that is supposed to do what I want musically, but it doesn't. So I'm very disappointed. But also at the same time, this unit, remember, like I said, I got it as an open box unit, so it's new, but it's, somebody probably used it, returned it. That's probably, I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that's exactly what happened, because they probably did the same shit that I did and said, wait a minute, this isn't doing what I want, and go fuck yourself, because get rid of it. So now I have, and also luckily the seller is accepting returns, but I don't know if they're going to send me a sticker that I don't have a printer. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to have to go all the way down to Staples and print out a fucking shipping label. Huge pain in the ass. Just, it's going to cost me fucking like $10 to send this thing back. You know what I mean? Like, even with the free shipping thing, because I'm going to have to get on the fucking bus and go all the way down to Staples and then go pay for this copy machine and get all the way back. And that's fucking, I'm already racking up money. So, and that's if they give me a free shipping on the return, unless I have to pay it out of pocket. So I don't know, man. But at the same time, this little box is useful for what it is, because in theory, perfectly, but not even in theory, in reality, I could take just my laptop and this little box and my guitar and plug it directly into a full fucking Marshall stack and have all of my effects right at the click of a button, a click of the touchpad, that is. So is it a valuable piece of equipment to have? Yes. But it's not doing what I want, and it's not doing what you want, because you motherfuckers want guitar, and that's what this thing's supposed to be doing right now, and it's not doing that. Well, it's doing it, but only from my headset, so that's bullshit. So we gotta explore the options of get rid of this, get another unit. I don't know if the Scarlett, because John is French, I asked him his advice. I was like, dude, what do you use to get your shit into your Lappie? And he's like, Scarlett, whatever the fuck it's called. The red one. It's one of this, but it's red. How about that? Okay? And I don't have a problem with red. Red's a cool color. Everything in my world is usually 5 colors. It's black, red, white, silver, orange, right? In different combinations. Like all of my musical equipment, because Rinsler is black and orange. All of the shit that I wear is black and red, because of Kumaland. And everything else is pretty much the same color scheme. White also, if I didn't miss, I'm just fucking going crazy, guys. Going fucking crazy. I can't just let you guys, the world is just like, no, what the fuck, man? But what am I supposed to do? I'm a fucking guitarist. Let me be able to play my guitar. I mean, I can. And this is kind of a sweet little fucking, dude, to be able to make the noises that I do and have all of that control and be able to use my real pedals with just a laptop in this little box, that's fucking fantastic. But you can't hear it without some kind of wizardry. I don't even know what I would do. Again, I've struggled all day, being like, man, there's got to be a way to fucking do this, man. Also, I trimmed my mustache. It was getting a little crazy, so I took it down a bunch. And now it's also freezing. And now this is where I keep my phone. So this thing's taking up my phone area. Now my phone's in my pocket all day. And this keeps showing that I have one email, but I don't have an email. What do you think it is that I'm not reading? It's still showing one unread, but there's nothing that's unread. And I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. Very weird, though. I'm fat, I look like shit, my eyes are puffy and sleepy, and I just want to jump off a bridge. Boy. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is really the ideal setup that I wanted. To be able to just go to any fucking club with just a laptop and a little box, or just a laptop, and be able to plug my shit in directly to whatever the fuck backline they have. Just, oh, you got a Marshall stack over here? Ah, no, I don't need that the amp head, bitch. I got look what I got. Completely bypass the amp head. Just use the fucking input and just let me use the fucking cabinet on the bottom. And that's pretty sweet. And shit, even with that, I could go busking with that. I could go get a little busker amp and have the output of this, and just have that full. That's cool. I mean, there's a lot of shit that you can do with this, but it's not. What's up, Chris? Man, I just did I don't know. Wow, 20 solid minutes of me yapping about this audio thing that doesn't work right, or doesn't do. Well, it does work right, but it doesn't do what I want. So that's a problem, because we would be playing guitar right now if you could hear it. That's the fucking thing. This little box right here just doesn't want to fucking play nice. All this cash, all this fucking, dude, I've invested between my laptop, the upgrade that I have done to it, and this. I thought I would have everything solved. We wouldn't have any more problems. I mean, at the same time too, once my main system comes back up, I could easily just port out the audio with a 1/4 jack to a 1/4 jack, pipe the audio out of that, run it into my system, and it comes in clean without any bullshit. And then also that'll take all the stress off the audio engine being run if I actually do that, because it'll be all in-house over here. But I can't have all that shit on the screen at the same time. It's just fucking maddening, dude. I just want it simple. I want everything to just be fucking simple. Also, somebody definitely returned this or used it for some amount of time, because there's like a zip tie piece that's on the cable that I didn't put there, so I don't know. It doesn't smell weird or anything, so I don't think it was in like a fucking crack house or some shit. And anytime you get used shit, I can actually see a little dust in the corners, but so somebody probably had it for a little bit. I mean, there's not a scratch on it on the bottom. I mean, it's in mint condition. It still has the like protective whatchamacallit thing. Like, I could peel it off if I want, but I'm gonna leave it. It's got that little, that little cellophane, whatever you want to call it, because it's new. And I'm not about to peel it off. I'm gonna leave it just the way it is. Because if I gotta return it, I gotta return. I'll talk to Jonas French, and I'll be like, dude, what's up with that Scarlet box? Because this thing is a fucking pile of shit. I mean, again, the audio signal is gorgeous. It sounds perfect, but it ain't doing what I want it to do, This has been what, like 11 days of me doing this bullshit, just sitting around talking to you guys with no nothing, no games, no anything. Maybe just yapping about baseball, which is fine, but. Oh man. Oh man, I mean, I really, really want to like this little unit, but I don't know, man. I just gotta. I'll talk to Jonas French. I'll ask him about the Scarlet Box, because if the Scarlet Box does Cardinals kill the Braves, word. Hold on, did I just say that? I did. Oh shit! I wasn't watching. Is there a game happening tonight? Uh-oh, Dodgers and Nationals. Oh, shit. Wait. It's saying that the Dodgers and Nationals are in the first inning of Game 5. Wait a minute. Is something... Oh, you said Cardinals and 13-1. Wow, dude. Wow, that's fucking great, because fuck the Braves. Boy, do I hate the Braves. Braves used to be the hardcore old rivals until fucking Philly started being a bunch of dicks again. Holy shit, 13-1. That's ass rape. Okay, wow, that is fucking crazy. What's up, Pyro? How are you, man? We would be playing music, but no joy, no love for my little box that I bought. It doesn't do what we want. Been half an hour of me yapping about it. All right, so what's happening now? So Nationals and Dodgers are going right now. That's the game to watch tonight. I've never been there. I've never been to that stadium. But $3 beers? That's fucking hell yes! Sign me up. $3 draft beers or $3 bottles or whatever. Good shit, Pyro. Good to hear. Wow, Cardinals took it. All right, so they're going right into the bracket. It's going to be Cardinals versus Dodgers, I think, because Dodgers are already up 2-0 in the end of the first. Oh, it's showing a little pop-up preview. That's cute. What? Yo, what's good in the hood? All right, so we still have to wait for the Astros and the Yankees. But tonight we're going to see what's up with Nationals and Dodgers. This is going to be exciting. Man, going straight to a game 5. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That is some shit. And let's look at that bracket. Let me go take a look at that again. Let's look at that bracket. Because you already know what's going to happen. You know it's going to be Yankees versus Dodgers, man. You already know. You already know in your heart. Because I'm pretty sure Dodgers are going to crush the Cardinals. But you never know. If they came back and did that kind of damage to the fucking Braves, what? That's unexpected and very interesting. Because that is fucking ass rape. 13-1. What? Ouch. Fucking Barbs. Fuck you, Barbs. Hold that down, you fucking scumbags. Boy, do I hate the Braves. Boy, do I hate their fucking... I hate that so much. I can't stand watching that shit. They do it like every 5 seconds. They have no chill with it. It's annoying. Man. Wow. All right. Yeah, we got away with it this year on the hurricane front, which is probably the first time in a long time that we haven't been really, really wrecked by a hurricane in some way. I mean, Sandy was the absolute worst. Sandy crippled the city for like 5 fucking years. So that's a thing. But damn. I mean, I don't even know. Excuse me. Freshly trimmed. I'm a little itchy over here. So, oh yeah, Pyro's got good stories about that. What the hell are we gonna do? Systems and pieces. This audio thing doesn't work. I should go to Sam Ash and bring my laptop and my guitar and be like, I want to play with this shit. Let's go. Take it out of the box. Suck a dick. I don't give a fuck. I ain't going through this anymore. I'm not playing this fucking shipping game. I do enough going to the post office because of eBay as it is. I don't want to have to be returning shit. That's the last thing I want to do. But I also don't want to be holding on to a piece of equipment that is not going to be what I need. So, what do we do about these? And how can I make OBS listen to my desktop audio? OBS is really such a pile of shit, dude. It's such garbage. Man. It's like one thing, like, the Mac guys already made it impossible to capture the audio. There's hacks for it. I still haven't gotten that to work yet. That's the thing. I have all this shit installed. It's supposed to be working, but it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. I have not ever at one point been able to get desktop audio into OBS despite having these programs. So, yeah, thank you. Oh, also, I got a classic black jersey, which I don't wear very often, but I love that. I haven't worn that out in a while. But what's interesting is I don't have a white jersey. Like the traditional home Mets white jersey, I don't own one. I should, but I don't. Because they're always stupid expensive. But what I think I would love to get an actual customized jersey. Just have Warlock 13 on the back. I know you can do that. But what's fucked up is they don't let you have the number on the front. if you do the customized, I think you have to pay like $300 to have the number on the front. Oh yeah, dude, people are buying Alonso shit like crazy. Everybody's like, "Oh, number 20, here we go, here we go." I said, "Man, dude, it was." I tell you the other day, I was walking to the store, I saw a chick hop out of a car, she had an Alonso shirt, and I said, "Oh shit, that's waifu material right there." Hey, sweetie, over here. Fucking. They were coming back from a Mets game. Well, not the other. It was a week or so ago. The last few games, everybody came out. But yeah, that's something I should be doing. I should be going to more games so I could be meeting some chicks. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Look at this blob, these little flyaway hairs that are sticking out of my hoodie. But yeah, I got this hoodie a very long time ago, and it is your standard Mets logo. I don't think it has any special shit about it. I forget who. I think it's. Is this Majestic? No, it's not Majestic. I forget who makes this. It's on the tag. I don't remember. I don't think it's Majestic. I think it's maybe it is Majestic. Well, you know what? Fuck it. Let's find out. I'm kind of curious now. We've been talking all this shit about it. Who makes this? Can I see the tag from here? No. Motherfucker. Excuse me. Flemmy. Okay, who makes you, Mets hoodie? Oh wow, the tag is completely white. It's been washed so many times, it doesn't say anything. Okay, so somebody makes this hoodie, but I don't know who. Because if it was Majestic, it would have the little logo on over the Mets thing. It's not a Nike one. Is it a Nike one? I don't know where I got this. Because I have a lot of Nike-specific Mets shit, but I don't have... Who made this? Fuck you. Is there a tag on the inside, on the bottom, maybe? So, like, if you wanted to go get one and look it up, I don't know. It doesn't say shit. I forget even where I bought this. No, I think I got this... I got this when I was living in the Bronx. I remember that. But I don't know who made this hoodie. Is that random hoodie? Random hoodie is Mets hoodie. I also on purpose got it. It's like a little smaller than I would want. It's a little tighter on me than a regular hoodie, but it's because I wanted it to be able to fit under my leather jacket. And that's the thing I always plan on. Because it's like, will this fit under my jacket? Okay, let's get it a little bit. Because if it was bigger, because my other hoodies are larger than this one. This one's actually very almost kind of what do you call it? Fitted. It's kind of form fitted, and the hood is a little tiny for my head. Like it should be a little more like that, but it's not. And now I look like a ninja. I don't know what the fuck that shit's about. Whatever. But oh man, yapping about hoodies over here. So hey. Wow, 33 minutes, and I'm still screaming about this fucking box. Okay, so what are we gonna do with this? But sir, it sure was nice to hear my guitar for. I mean, I got the thing, I could play it, but you guys just can't hear it. I could plug it back in right now, but you won't be able to hear a damn thing. Man, that's a good question. Yeah, what did you play first? Out of that bunch of games that you got? It had to be Mario, man. It has to be. I mean, that's the first thing I went for. What's up, see that man? Yeah, dude. Of course I've played on stage with my guitar. What kind of question is that? I'm a fucking guitarist. yes, I have. That's kind of strange for you to ask that. I'd be like, oh yeah, this guy's got all these videos of playing guitar, but have you been on stage? Yeah. If you want me to come and do a show, let me know. I'm pretty cheap. Not really, but I mean, I've been in a couple of cover bands. I've been in a band that was kind of made up of those guys, and then it failed miserably. So, I've been on my own for a really long time. And right now I'm just doing my own thing, desperately trying to get all of my shit working and getting all the albums that I have written out. And you can also hire me to do studio shit. If you want an actual competent, fucking awesome guitarist who can knock it out inside 5 takes, and you know, uh, price for studio work depends on the workflow. It's dependent, is it one track do you need? Do you need more than that? Do you need solo? I don't write other people's shit usually. That's not a thing. But pretty good rates for that. Again, depends on the workload. If you want somebody to come in and record and just knock it out of the park right out of the gate. But oh, you went right for Mario Kart 64. Yeah. Oh, Pyro, dude. Oh, you know what? No. Toys R Us is coming back. They are coming back. I read a whole thing about that. And here's interesting. Target is getting a piece of it. Because Target was the Toys R Us killer. Those are the guys that fucking trash Toys R Us online, by online ordering. And then they're trying to reboot Toys R Us. Some company or some venture capitalist firm bought out what was Toys R Us. So Toys R Us still kind of exists now. Somebody else owns it. Are they going to go back to brick and mortar like they used to? I don't know. But also what's fucked up is Target is actually going to be starting to sell their shit again or something. It's crazy. Yeah, I know. No, it's nuts. It's fucking nuts. So Toys R Us they're trying to make the comeback. We don't know if it's going to be at the same scale that they were, and we don't know if it's going to be the same way as brick and mortar, but they're trying to reboot the franchise. There are going to be stores again, apparently, but what's interesting is Target, despite being... Target and Amazon is literally what killed Toys R Us, but Target is actually part of the reboot, so that's like, really? What? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. We can read about it and check out the specifics, but my nose is going crazy again. Wait, let me reload this page. Man, I kind of want to put the Dodgers game on, but I'm gonna get in trouble for that. Oh, Dodgers are up 3-0, bottom second. Oh shit! Oh, Nationals are going down, boys. Oh man. Anybody that kicks the crap out of the rest of the NL East, I am a fan of, because that's more wins for the Mets, basically, or less losses for the Mets. So, I mean, we know it's already the end of the season, but Dodgers is gonna take it tonight, boyos. Who's pitching, by the way? That's a good question. Let me take a look. Who is pitching? I do not know. Why is this site so bad that I cannot see? Strasburg. Okay. Alright. Alright. What about Dodgers? Who's pitching? Walker Buehler. Strasburg ain't no slouch, though. So, I'm kind of shocked that they're beating him up for runs in a fucking postseason game. You would think it would go the other way, because I've seen Steven Strasburg. That's some shit. All right, so we got Walker Bell. And who is the core of everybody? Who knocked those runs in? Probably Bellinger. He's dangerous. Seen him knock enough of them out of the park to know better. To know that he's not somebody you want to pitch in contact to. So, that's some shit. Oh, man. GameCube, yeah. Yeah, man. So, dude, Toys R Us was always a magical place. I think it's a magical place for anybody who's a kid. Even as an adult, fuck that. Dude, I'm a grown-ass man. Last time I was in Toys R Us, I was walking around. There was these Ninja Turtles things that I was like, fuck, I really want that. It was like the 5-year-old took over, and I was like, well, I could totally justify buying this shit and maybe selling it later, but just so I could have them. Like, this is what was going through my head. But that's you know, I'm out of the toy game. I was in that for a good long time, but you know, because they put this is a while ago, and they put out these like really really large Ninja Turtle figures. I don't know, they were probably like 10-inch, 11-inch big, and they had like a display box. They were clearly designed for collectors and people who really love turtles from when they were a kid, but they were big and bulky, and all their weapons looked cool and worked and all that kind of shit. I said, oh damn, Mikey has trucks that operate? Cool. And that was cool, because that was the thing. Because when we were kids, the original Ninja Turtle, Michelangelo, he came with a pair of nunchucks, but it was just two chucks and like a little kind of plastic wire. It was just a straight cord. It wasn't actually chained, so you couldn't make them really, couldn't really wind them up and make them work. But this series of turtles did have that, and I said, oh shit, functional weapons on turtle toys. Well, in the scale of a toy, but I was in love with that. I said, oh shit, this is the turtle toy that I wanted when I was a kid, and I think that's what they had in mind when they designed them, because they looked really good. All of the weapons looked proper. I said, fuck, I really want this. But also they were like $20 a piece, and I said, I don't know. Am I going to go burn $80 and getting all 4 turtles just to have them in a box? Maybe, but I was fighting with myself. So yeah, turtles are fucking sweet, dude. Turtles are the reason I got into martial arts in the fucking first place. It's the reason I got into weaponry in the first place and doing cool shit. So well, no, it wasn't just turtles. I mean, like I said, I grew up in the 80s when all the ninja movies were happening. All the Kusagi, Return of the Ninja and fucking American Ninja and Bloodsport and all that kind of shit was out. And everything, Karate Kid was a thing and all that kind of shit. So grew up around nothing but awesome Japanese ninja stuff. So that was my childhood. So Turtles was big shit for me. Oh, dude, the first movie was so fucking good, dude. I talk about this so much all the time. Yeah, no, I actually liked the cartoon. I thought the cartoon was pretty cool. But I used to tape it with a VHS recorder. I did that. Do you remember VHS? I had a VCR, and every single fucking day, get home from school, and tape another Turtle episode. I love Turtles that much. I was all about it. I'm part of the Ninja Turtle fan club, by the way. I actually bought into that shit. That was a thing. Surprise. Did you know that? I still have that card somewhere. You actually got a card. It was made out of paper. It wasn't cool. It wasn't like a credit card that was like immortal. It was a little piece of paper. It was like, you're part of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan club. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm a Ninja Turtle fan club guy. And I got cool shit in the mail. It was all turtle related. I have all this fun shit from it. I have like bandanas and stuff that they sent as like prizes. It was really cool. So, first Ninja Turtle game I ever played, the very first one on NES. And I was kind of like, who the fuck is this flamey guy? Who the fuck is this Leatherface chainsaw guy? What are these fucking stingray things floating around? We didn't have that in the cartoon. Like, the game was kind of like, had nothing to do with the show. And that's why I was like, what? Did they? And I kind of figured that what they did was they had a game and they just threw the turtles into it, I think. And then they kind of like retrofitted a whole bunch of the monsters into it. Like the giant fucking Mauser robot thing. I think that was like a last minute. Because there's not a lot of shit in that game that has anything to do with the Ninja Turtles. Really. I mean, it's... Because if it was originally designed to have everything to do with the Turtles, it would be in Manhattan. You would start in Manhattan. You're nowhere anywhere. Manhattan has nothing to do with the game. It's just... Okay, you first start off in this city place, and then you go to this water dam thing, which doesn't make any fucking sense because we don't have any dams in New York City. And then you go to this fucking military installation area and with all these treadmills. It's like, what the fuck is this? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Yeah, but that's why the arcade versions actually had all the characters, actually had all the bad guys. And it made sense. And that's why I really, really think they just kind of just the same way they took Legend of Chun-Li and they retrofitted something else and just put the characters into it. I think that's what they did with the first Ninja Turtle game. At least from my professional standpoint. I think they were like, shit, the Turtles are hot. We need a game. Okay, we got this game that's kind of shitty and sucks and is really hard. All right, well, just put the turtles into it and we'll fucking sell it like that. And that's what they did. And I think that's exactly what happened. I don't have any confirmation of this. I don't know anybody who works for Konami, but yeah. Yeah, Baxter Stockman was a fucking pain in the ass, dude. I remember that. Oh, hell yeah, man. Dude, Donatello always did work. He was every single version of every turtle game. Everybody ran to Donnie because he had the reach and the damage, and that's what the fuck what it was. When you went to the arcade, you'd see the fucking Donatello stick beat the shit out of, and Raphael's stick was always like nobody cared. It was mint condition, pristine. Nobody even touched it because Raph sucks. So Raph sucks because his fucking range sucks. But that was the chain of command. It was Donnie, Leo, Mikey, Raph in that order. And that's pretty much who you would use in the game, and you would burn through turtles like that. You would burn through Donnie first, the same way, and then you'd be like, fuck, I'm down to Raph, this sucks. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. I'm worthless, said Raph. That was one of those things. Man. Yeah, it was. The only thing, I know they had to deal with the limitations, but it was really shitty that you could only be two different turtles at the same time. But at the same time, the NES only had 2 different player ports. But at the same time, the NES did have that boomerang fucking 4-port thing. So they could have made a 4-player NES properly for Turtles 2. Maybe, but they kind of didn't. What's up, Gregory? What's going on? I'm okay. I'm having a problem with this. I bought this fucking audio thing so I can get the guitar into the laptop, but nope. First 20 minutes is me reeing about it. So, you lost a friendship over your addiction to the turtles? What? How? They didn't like Ninja Turtles? Well, fuck them. Hey, sometimes the garbage takes itself out. Let them go. If they don't respect turtles and how awesome turtles are, fuck them. They're assholes. What kind of shit is that? You lost a friendship over addiction to the game. Dude, I've broken up with girlfriends because of games. That's happened too. I'll give you a real life story. Super Metroid. That shit came out. I bought it the day it came out. And I did not sleep until I beat it. And it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. And my then girlfriend calls me up. Are you coming? No, I didn't sleep all night. I was playing Super Metroid. Yeah, it was a really, really, really big, important life event for her. And I didn't go. And yeah, that was bad. So yeah, video games have taken a priority in my life. I can relate to that statement. Yeah, it is. That's a thing. I get it. But it's like, holy shit, this is a brand new fucking amazing game that like nobody's played before. I have to be the first guy to beat it. You know, I'm gonna be up all night. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. Ah, well, let them go, man. I mean, look, whatever. Everybody likes different stuff. But that's the thing, dude. It's like, if you're into one thing, it's like, I don't care what somebody's into, or what they spend their time on, or what is their hobby. You can't judge people for it. It's like, dude, you got a new game? You want to play it. You want to play the shit out of it. You're not going to do anything else but that. What the hell are these people expecting? It's like, well, you're not giving me enough attention. Go away. Get the fuck out of here. My turtles are my friends now, bitch. That's fucked up to say. But Bucky O'Hare. You know what? I never got into Bucky O'Hare. Captain Bucky O'Hare. I remember that show. They actually had a cartoon for that. It didn't last long. It wasn't really popular. But, yeah. Yeah, I had Battletoads. Oh, boy. Battletoads. That shit was fucking ridiculous. Battletoads is one of the very, very first Rage games. It was Ninja Gaiden difficult. And what am I looking at over here? Okay. because of that, I didn't like it. I was like, this is fucking bullshit, balls to the walls difficult. What the fuck? And at the same time, because Battletoads came out when Turtles were at their height of popularity. And I was like, look at this fucking bullshit bootleg turtle crap they're trying to make. Look at this. What is this trash? So right away, I was like, this is bullshit. Turtles are the cool thing. What the fuck is this Battletoad bullshit? And then I played the game and said, this fucking sucks. But I also, at the very same time, the very first time I played it, I mean, the only way to actually succeed in that game is to have two people. You can't play that. I mean, you can, but it's why would you do that? It's impossible. It's like playing Contra by yourself. It's a huge pain in the ass. Don't do it. But that was one of the things about that game. It was I was because I rented it. I didn't want to go pissing away fucking $70 on it, whatever the fuck it was going for. I was like, this is fucking awful. Why are people hyping this up? But again, I didn't have somebody to play it with, so that's why I was like, Battletoads is crap. It's a fake bootleg Turtles knockoff that has nothing to do with anything. But yeah, Rash Pimple and Zit. Yep. Hold on, my nose is going crazy. Holy shit. Where the fuck did that come from? Yeah, I guess I'm kind of still sick. I'm not sick, but my phlegm and chest and nose is still going crazy. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Anyway, one of your classmates that hated you because you didn't want to play sports games. That's fucked up. Here's another. Oh man, I got stories about that too. I had a friend who was like one of my very first best friends, like when I was a kid, you know, like first grade, second grade level shit. And he was the closest person that lived next to me that I knew. And this fucking dude, all he ever wanted to do was play wiffle ball, and I don't blame him for it. That's fun. But two-man wiffle ball, it gets a little tedious because somebody's going to knock one out of the park and somebody's going to have to go run 20 minutes to go get the fucking ball back, that kind of shit. So I wanted, and here's the thing, he had an NES in the house. And he had all of these games that I didn't have, and I was like, hey, wait a minute. Let's go in and play some Nintendo because I really want to play this shit. And he was like, nah, man, let's play wiffle ball. I'm like, we can play wiffle ball anytime. I don't have any of these games I want to play. Then fuck you. It was like one of those things, and it was fucked up because there was like, you know, that was the thing. Like he wanted to be playing baseball, which is totally fine, but really, but just two people. If you have a crew of people, even like maybe five, like a 5-man wiffle ball game or stickball game, fine. At least people can field and do shit. But if he just wants to sit around and just hit home runs off me all fucking day, I'm like, come on, dude. Really? That's what he was looking to do. That's what it really was. Not that I was a shitty pitcher, but all he wanted to do was just fucking hit imaginary dingers. I get that. That's fine. That is fine. But, again, hey, man, you got all these sweet games. What the fuck are we outside in the sun doing? Imagine that. That was the battle. So I get that when you have friends that have conflict of interest with what you're trying to do, and that's a thing. Man, I got so many stories about that kind of shit. So, yeah, I kind of miss wiffle ball. I haven't played that in a long time. What the fuck, man? Yeah, I play everything too. Really, I mean, well, except sports. Sports games I don't really play because I'd rather do that for real. Like if I'm gonna, I mean, what the fuck is that? But I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I never mess with sports game. Well, I've never. The only sports I've ever given a shit about is baseball. And I have played in the past multiple sports games, you know, for shits and giggles with people, but I'm like, this is kind of boring and sucks. Let's go out and do it. It's a sport game. I mean, this is a game based on I mean, go out and play the fucking real thing. Why? You can do this. Dude, that's one of the cool things about games, like playing shit like Ninja Gaiden. I'm a ninja. I can chop shit up and kill people. You can't do that in real life. That's why it's fucking cool. But, like, yeah, you can actually go outside the house and throw a football around and really catch it and, like, dive for it and get your ass kicked. That's a thing that can really happen. Why the fuck are you sitting in the house doing that? I don't know. That's something that's always, to me, what the fuck? But I could say racing games, like, I don't have a fucking Lamborghini, but I certainly want to play with one in Need for Speed. Or like, shit, I will never be able to pilot an F1 car. Fuck you. Let's play a game that can do that, That's what that is. I don't know. Whatever. I don't get it. I don't know. Chris, I absolutely agree. College football is way more exciting, way more fun than real NFL. And I've watched it at random times because I have friends who are football fans too. I have friends who are everything fans. Dude, I have friends who have fucking hockey teams tattooed on their bodies and shit. But I will agree with that. Because I don't watch football at all, unless it's the Super Bowl. And I know I'm a bad sport person for to only come around just to see that shit, because I'm not a fan of it. I'm just like, oh, Super Bowl, okay, cool, let's watch this shit. It's the two big guys of the year doing a thing, and there's a halftime show. So I'm like an outsider looking in, and I know that that's shitty, because there's hardcore football guys be like, that's fucking bullshit. You guys are fucking assholes. Like, the rest of the year you don't care, but now you do? Like, yeah. Exactly, because I don't watch football. It's really boring. Hey guys, let's all get in a little line. Okay, and then we'll do it again. That's the game. I'm just like, this is so fucking boring. And people say baseball is boring. People say baseball is ball. And that might be true in some instances, but holy fuck, dude, the mind-numbing nonsense of watching a football game to me, I'm just like, holy shit, dude. This is the most boring bullshit I could ever imagine watching. At least, like, basketball is fast. Like, it's back in... I mean, it's fucking shoe squeak fucking tree hockey, right? But, I mean, at least it's fast-paced and shit's going on. It's like, I can't stand football at all. It's like, oh my fuck, you guys are so boring. Hey, guys, let's just stand around. Okay, let's get in the line. And hut, crunch. Okay, we moved the ball 5 feet this way. Okay, cool. Let's line up and do it again. Okay, what the fuck is that shit? Why is this like this? What a fucking... Anyway, I'm not trying to piss off any football fans. I'm just saying, from a person who does not enjoy football, it's pretty fucking horrible to watch. But I will agree that college football is a hell of a lot more exciting to watch because it's wild as fuck, dude. It actually progresses. Scores get crazy. Shit really goes down because it's fucking loose as all fuck. So, in the shit that I have watched, it is definitely way, way, way more fun to watch than what is professional National League football. So, but yeah, again, I get it. I'm not shitting on anybody who likes it. I'm just saying, for me, it's just like, wow, really. Oh, this is fucking boring. Oh, what? Did something happen? Okay. Whatever. Let me go take a break, guys. Let's watch some fat guy chew bubblegum and swing a wood stick over and over. Yeah, that's pretty much baseball. Oh man. At least, yeah. Also, hockey's not particularly boring. I just don't get it. It's just a fast-paced thing. But yeah, I can see arguments from anybody about how slow-moving baseball is generally. But people, you have to understand the mechanics of what's actually happening. I mean, it's literally there was a whole documentary about hitting a fastball is probably the most difficult thing to do ever. Because you have to judge in like fractions of a second, like less than like a nanosecond, to do that properly. It's just, I don't even know if robots can do that shit yet. I know they already have a robot that can chop fucking Tommy mats and do Tommy Spaghetti, but I don't know about baseball. They might be building that next, but baseball is actually pretty exciting. If you get what's happening, that's the thing. Because most people are like, oh, this is boring. Oh, this guy's been at bat for 20 minutes. Oh, man, it's 9 pitches in. And I'm over here like, holy shit, dude, this guy's fucking 9 pitches deep on this one. Really? He's fighting for it. He's fouling him off. He's staying alive at the plate. That's fucking cool. Like, this, like, yeah, he's playing. Whatever. You got to see it. You got to understand what's happening to whatever. And maybe that's the same for football. Maybe it's because I don't really understand the game. I don't know what the fuck is a line of scrimmage. I don't know what happens when somebody throws a little flag on the thing. I don't get it. I'm just like, what does that mean? 10-yard penalty? Wait, why is the guy doing the kicky foot thing and trying to do the thing now? I don't get it. I'm just like, why is this happening? The whole time, I'm just completely confused. And despite the fact that I've watched a lot of football, I'm like, I don't get this. First and down, and first and yard, and first and some shit, and then let's do this 4 more times, and then also something else happens, and then there's some guy sticks a fucking little red sign on the thing that means a thing, and I'm like, I don't, what, why is, huh? I really don't get it. I don't get it. Wait, what? Hardest thing to do ever. Football. Never hung drywall on a ceiling. No, I have never done that. Is that really hard to do? It sounds like a multiple man job. I don't think you could do it by yourself. I mean, because those drywall pieces, one, they're fucking heavy, and two, to get it vertical and get it installed by yourself, I mean, you need a guy to help you do that shit. Oh, yeah, golf is bullshit. Golf and bowling suck. Those are the two, like, 'cause growing up as a kid, you flip through the channels. It's Saturday, you're bored, you want to watch something. Golf. Fuck this. Change the channel. Bowling. Oh, come on. Really? And it's not because, like, I suck at those things. But no, actually, I fucking suck at golf and bowling. I've tried to do both, and I can't do either. But it's still really boring. It's like some Fred Flintstone shit, dude. It's like, wow, here's a whole bunch of crap that we have standing up over here. Take a ball, roll it at it, and knock it down. That's the what? Okay, cool. I mean, there is like that level of skill where those guys get like the 7-10 split shit, and they can make the ball hit the pin and make it go flying the opposite way. It's like, oh shit, how the fuck did you do that? I don't get how they do that. It's kind of magical to watch, but I'm like, this is really... But you're going to do this, like, 10 fucking times? Come on. Oh, come on already. I mean, I've done bowling. It's usually on, like, date nights and shit. It's like, hey, guys, let's go do this. We'll all put stupid names onto the screen and then suck at the game and get, like, a 40 or some shit, Bowling sucks. It's so boring. Maybe if you're drunk, I don't know. Whatever. Hold on, let me go have a ciggy break. I've been yapping about this shit for an hour and a half. No, hour and 2 minutes. I read it wrong. Alright, BRB. But yeah, again, you like what you like. Fun sports for you is fun sports for you. I just really don't like a lot of what is quote-unquote sports. And soccer, too. Soccer, as you would call football if Gorda Risky was there. I don't get that either. That's just... Okay, you're kicking the ball back and forth. Cool. Isn't this the same thing as... Okay, but no, it's feet. Oh, but you can't touch the ball. Okay, so it's only... Oh, except the goalie. The goalie is the only guy that can touch the ball. Okay, that's interesting. Why can't everybody just touch the ball? And just Hadouken that shit all around the place. That would be fun. But, well, then that would be dodgeball, wouldn't it? But without the goals. Alright, whatever. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So I thought I was out of hot sauce, but I'm not. I have a whole new one in the fridge for later, and that is good. And I have my favorite burritos in the world waiting for me in the fridge, which is great. What happened? All right, Chris. Thanks for coming out, my man. Yep. Showered in gym. What? Oh, worked in gym. That's the thing. Beast does that too. He busts his ass at work, and then he goes to the gym and busts his ass even more. I don't know how you guys do that. I'm like, fuck that. I need to go home and like drink. That's the first thing on my mind. I need a beer as fast as possible. And shit, when I started working at this other place, I don't know if there's a store around. I could just walk outside and grab a beer from it. I could do it where I am in Manhattan, but not over here. So yeah, what to do about this fucking M audio box? I don't know, man. This is some trifling shit. Some trifling shit. Also, let's check the scores. I want to see what's going on with that game. Oh shit! End of the third. Damn, that's taking a long time. All right, well, the whole series is on the line right there, so you gotta expect there's probably gonna be a fuck ton of pitching changes. Mm-hmm. All right, so what could we work on? What could we work on that will actually be positive? Nope, that wouldn't work. Crap. I'm trying to think. Oh wait, did I turn my mustache back so much I can't do Mario? Oh, I can. It's me, Mario. I could have took it down even more, but I didn't. I wanted to keep my usual little, goatee thing, but not that it's going into my mouth. Oh, guys, this is really shitty. I could just be a spoiled asshole and just turn this off and just plug this in and just play guitar, but you can't hear it, and that's not fun, and that was the purpose of this, so what the fuck? Man, nothing goes my way, I swear. I've been trying to keep the evil negative energy at bay. Just trying to hold back the dark Hado, which is really what it is all the time, and man, I had a bunch of outbursts last night with that shit, and I wake up to this hell, so I guess karma, but man, because this thing would be perfect if I could make it fucking work the way I want. Yeah, man. I don't know what to do, guys. My life is turned upside down, and I still don't know if I'm going to be living here or not, because they didn't get back to me about the court situation. So it's still up in the air, and that's kind of unsettling, because it's like, if they uphold that shit, they'll be like, get the fuck out, and I'll have no time to fix that. And I'll be like, well, shit, I'm going to have to go sleep in an Airbnb and put all my shit in storage, which could happen. In that case, at least I'll have my music that I can listen to, kind of, but I can't work on it properly because I can't have the fucking proper... Yeah, I don't know, man. I'll decide. I don't know what the return policy is on this shit, but I kind of want to peel off this top layer thing because I know it's just aching to get ripped off. But do I want to keep this thing? I don't know. Fight with myself with everything lately, man. See, I actually make a proactive choice to like go for music shit so you guys can hear guitar proper, and it ends up failing and fucking me over. Unless I can... Oh, I also have an owie in my nose. It's like from all my nose blowing, it's like a pimple thing happening. It hurts. I really wanted to love this little thing, man, but I don't know. I don't know if it belongs here. I mean, it's cool that I can do what I'm already doing, because this is basically a mobile, tiny version of all my shit, but it's not working the way I want it to work. So what do I do? A lot of people talk about a specific Behringer model. Let me go look that up really quick, because Spell it. Behringer mixer, I guess. We'll call it that. Oh, yikes. Those are fucking huge. No, no, no. We need a little one, man. We need a tiny baby one that you can just... Alright, let's look at Musician's Friend. See what they got. Up to 4 input mixers. That sounds about right. Just need guitar... Oh. These are very cheap. What's going on here? Wait, no. That's it? Xenix mixer. Only has 1 input. No thank you. What's this thing? Full 4-channel line mixer? No, that's not what we want. Let me put Scarlett into the fucking... Focusrite Scarlett. Might actually have to go get that thing. It's stupid 150. Well, it's the same price as this thing. But does it do the same thing that I want it to do? It looks like it has all the same shit. This is the thing that Jonas French has. So, it is literally the same thing. And, oh boy, they make a bunch of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ones. It doesn't have any MIDI support. That's the problem. I need MIDI support too. I need to be able to plug my keyboard in. Which, like I said, this thing works fine for what it does, but it's not what it needs to be. Unless I figure it out and do some lead hacksaw shit. So, yeah, it doesn't come with MIDI. And it's even more expensive than this thing. Boy. Let's see what else they got out there. There's got to be... What if I just put USB audio interface into this thing? Let's see what we get. Let's see what pops up. 110 items. That's quite a lot. Oh boy, there's a bunch. Oh, there we go. Behringer 9890. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. That is 2 inputs. Does it have MIDI? 24-bit 192K. That's exactly what I want. What do we got? This is a standalone. Okay, that's for 1 instrument. We need multiple instruments. Tascam, $179. Dude, fuck off. That thing's limited as shit. What are you asking that kind of price tag for? Motherfuckers. See, this is what they did. They made it so you can't do this shit, and now you have to buy these little fucking boxes, and this is where the money is. These pricks, I fucking hate them. What do we got here? Everything you want in a 2-input tabletop audio interface is in the Behringer U-Fourier UMC 2020 HD, 22 HD, sorry. Okay, looks like pretty basic bitch. It's got a 48 volt blah blah, fill in the blank. 192K, very good. Does it work on a Mac? Nobody knows. It does have MIDI. Where does it have MIDI? Show me a picture of this. I don't see any proof of this. Is it in the back? Bitch, what you talking about? There ain't no fucking MIDI ports on this motherfucker. There's no MIDI ports on this. And how much you want for this? $98? That's alright. Well, it's about what... Man, this might be the best bang for the buck, my man. I might have the top of the line fucking thing to do a thing. Because all that I know is the Scarlett doesn't come with no fucking MIDIs. And if you do get it, it's like $250. I think they make one that does that. Fuck. Why is everything so shitty? This is not a good setup. Who makes this? This is the Behringer that people were talking about too? Excuse me. There is no MIDI input. You cannot plug MIDI into this. What the fuck are they talking about? Talking about 0 latency? Yeah, okay. No such thing. MIDI I/O, yes, it says. I don't see any MIDI inputs at all, anywhere. I'm looking all over every picture of this shit. It does not have MIDI inputs. Would you guys like to see what MIDI inputs look like? I will hold this up and show you. They look like that. You see those little fuckers? These two things? Whoop, whoop, whoop. These. Those are MIDI inputs. Okay? You need those if you want to run a keyboard into it. Well, you can run a 1/4 jack of the pure whatever the fuck if it can do that, but to actually have MIDI capturing, if you want to, like, you hit record, and then you can hit quantize or whatever the fuck, it'll write it in all nice and clean for you. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to fucking paint in the numbers. You need that. And also, you can change your noises. If you don't have that in your little thing, I don't know what the fuck you're thinking. If you want to price it against this thing, fuck. Focusrite Scarlett TI2. Is there a TI2M, which would be MIDI? Hold on, let's just look Focusrite. Let's see about that. Because maybe they do make a MIDI one. I think they do, but I think it's stupid expensive for no reason at all. USB. It's 43 different versions of this fucking thing. Okay, let's just try to... I don't even know, man. I'm lost. The TI2, whatever the fuck it's called, 2i2, some shit, something like that. That one is like the standard. That's one that everybody uses, but it doesn't have any MIDI. I think they make one with MIDI, but excuse me. Oh yuck. I don't know why do they have to be red like this. Can I get one in black, guys? What the fuck's the problem? Yeah, the 2i2. Pretty sure that's the one Jonas French has. Studio Pack. It comes with a mic and a headset? That's interesting. Wait a minute, it's showing MIDI? No, it's showing XLR cables. That's not what we want. 4i4, so what does that do? 8i6? 18i8? What's the 4i4 do? Oh, it's got a review, 1-star review for this fucking thing. Nobody likes it. Okay. Yikes, this is a pile of shit then. What are they doing? Oh, this does have MIDI. Okay. Alright, so the cheapest Focusrite Scarlett box that has a MIDI port is $229. Go fuck yourself. That shit should be $150. Just like every other little box that's the same. Why where are you getting that price tag from, Focusrite? It's the same fucking thing. But if it actually works, that's a different story. I mean, you get what you pay for, I guess, maybe. Do they have a 2i4, a 2i2 with a MIDI? Hold on, let me go back to this one. Let's just double check that this doesn't have a MIDI jack. This is the one, it's 159, the 2i2, right? So the 2i2, no, there's no MIDI in this thing at all. You can't plug anything into this. You have one jack for a guitar, one jack for a keyboard. I mean, one jack for a microphone, one for a guitar, and that's really all I really need. I mean, I really don't need, but I mean, come on now. Guys, if you're going to build a box like this, fuck you. Give it MIDI. And don't make it be $200 more. Or $100 more, whatever the fuck you're trying to pull. It's bullshit. Just so I can plug my keyboard in? Nonsense. Okay, let's see. This is not a good deal. Can I specify that it has... Can I just like be like, hey, I want one of this, and I want it to have a MIDI thing. Oh wow, there's a Korg. Korg makes one? Show me that. That's not what we want. Behringer. Focusrite link. Do they even have the one that I have on this site? This is getting a little silly. Let me just put M-Track. Let's see. They do not sell M-Track. Oh, there it is. M-Track. M-Audio 2X2M. The very same thing I have on my sitting here right now. 2 reviews, 2.5 stars. Well, yeah. You can see why. Hey, go to the reviews, motherfucker. Show me that shit. I want to see what people are saying about this. Because I've been in the all this other shit. Not working properly on Windows 7 and 10. 64-bit both. It just didn't work. Something happened. Blah, 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 blah. Tried to do a bunch of things to make it work. Going through a registry, but a waste of time. Finally decided to return it. Ouch. Great product. It works well with. I would have liked a reference of what DAW programs this interface works with. Is blah, 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 blah. I know I could have gone to Pro Tools to find out, but I am new at this. Blah, 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 blah. Heads up would have helped. That's not a... What is wrong with you? You should know what you're doing, dude. Okay, whatever. If you're new, fine. Whatever. This is a mess, dude. Direct monitoring, yes. That's true. I can make it do that. Latency control, blah, blah, not available, blah, blah. Wow, there's a lot of not available information about this. Man, this might be just a... What the fuck am I gonna do? Dude, I did all the research. This is the best thing for what I want. And it does do what I do, but you can't hear it unless I do some kind of Frankenstein psycho shit. I guess we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to figure it out. What flat screen? Pyro says, what flat screen panel is good for gaming, IPS, VA, or TN? I don't know. I don't have a TV. I couldn't even help with that. I have no idea. I know the IPSs are probably the most expensive of the bunch. Let me double check that. Because IPS versus VA comparing LCD types, blah blah. Is IPS better than LED? Typically every new monitor uses an LED backlight. IPS is a type panel. Yeah, it's the here's the thing. I'll leave it at this. From my own experience, avoid anything that uses that cheapy phosphorus bullshit to color the backlight. Because that will give you fucky bad colors. It's usually used in the lower end screens that tend to be cheaper. And what's happening there, like I have the same problem with my main big screen, my big fucking monitor. It is an LG, and I got it for dirt cheap, but the colors suck. Because what they're doing is they use this phosphorus coating to create what are the blue scale. So reds and blues are off by a lot. They look very purple and very brick red instead of being red and blue. You know what I mean? So try to stay away from anything that uses that kind of that phosphorus coating coloring. Because it's cheap to do, and it's cheap to manufacture. That's why it's a cheap screen. But IPS tends to be color perfect. So I would, what? I was pretty sure that they were touting that IPS screens were pitch perfect, real acute, very, very, very clear. But again, remember the backlight has a lot to do with the performance of what you're seeing in the front. And if the backlight is cheap, then that's going to fuck everything up. LED, IPS, or OLED, but OLED and QLEDs does their own class of crazy. Again, IPS panel in-plane switching is a screen technology for blah, 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 blah. But that's still a thing, dude. You just gotta watch out for the phosphorus colorization. I mean, here's the thing. Don't go buying shit randomly online. Go to a Best Buy or some shit and try to see it for real. So you can actually see what it really looks like. Because I bought this this monitor that I have, the main one. I was like, oh, it's cheap, cool. Didn't expect it to look like shit, but it does. Had I known that the colors were that shitty and bad, I would have never bought it. But I was like, all right, well, I need a monitor because I have no other working monitors. So it was an emergency buy, and I figured, for the price, fucking 26-inch monitor, that's pretty sweet. I mean, this is. It needs to be replaced, though. It needs to be in a recycle bin. Uh, but yeah, that's the thing. Um, I don't know, but I mean, again, it really comes down to the manufacturing, because these guys do cheap out on that shit. And let's see if we can. Let me see if I can just. Okay, let me try to read. Let's see if I can. Uh. No, 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 no. Trying to find exactly what I'm talking about and giving you the. Excuse me. Uh. The chemical search for a better white light. Yeah. Yeah. Man. Phosphor coated screen, blah blah blah, bad science, blah blah. Everybody hates it. Everybody knows it's trash. Don't buy them. Oh no. Whew. Like out of nowhere, I get this fucking test cookie of phlegm that just comes out of nowhere, and then my body goes back to normal, and then I feel like I can kick everybody's ass. 43 Samsung Q60 RQLED. Oh, I would imagine it looks gorgeous. Wait, is that the thing that wait, no, that's not the one that has the yellow pixel, right? Who did that? Sharp did that. Sharp made the four, because most RGBs it's just red, green, blue, and the white layer on the bottom. They somehow stuffed another pixel and added actual yellow. Because all regular LCD screens really don't make yellow. Your brain thinks it's yellow, but the pixel doesn't really exist in the spectrum. So, uh, I don't know if QLED is using that, but that would be cool if they did. Especially for the price tags that they're asking for those things. But, you know. Man. Why can't my life just be awesome? It was awesome. It's not awesome now. Not like this. And I'm trying to get rid of shit, and here I am buying stuff that has another box attached to it and all this other crazy shit. I'm just trying to get rid of things. Man. Ooh, my back. Oh. Oof, that hurt. Alright, so what are we doing over here? What are we really doing? What's this life for? Whoa, bad singing, yeah. But dude, let me tell you, when I plugged this fucking thing into my mic, dude, my mic sounded straight up Howard Stern radio for real. It was, because a lot of people are like, dude, you should just be the next Howard Stern, blah, 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 blah. It sounded that good. I was like, damn, I could hear myself live in my own headset, which is something I don't get to have normally, unless I use a different mic. But this one, I was like, whoa, man, this sounds good. I was like, this is what my mic really is supposed to sound like. But fuck me, how do I get it back into the Lappie? We got to figure it out, guys. We'll figure it out. Because I really kind of want to keep this because it does produce my shit perfectly. And I can take the Lappie and this out of the house and plug it into a fucking big-ass fucking Marshall stack and have all of my effects ready to go without having a gigantic floorboard or having a fucking, huge rack system somewhere else. So, I could perform with this. I could go on the road with this, and I'll be okay. Which is kind of the purpose. But you guys need to be able to hear it. That's the problem. Like, there's no way for me to just be like, oh, okay, you know. shit. What are we going to do? There's no cheaper option than this. If nothing else, this is a very expensive little box that lets me play my guitar on my laptop. That you can't hear it. But also I can't do any recording work. That's the problem. It's like, again, it only comes out in mono channel. It's a huge bitch to even make that work. It's crap. What the fuck? Why is everything like this? Why have you cursed me like this, world? Like, what do I have to do? How much do I have to spend to be able to plug my fucking guitar in and get on stream? That's all I want to do. I don't think that should be a big problem, but apparently it is. Man. Let's see what's up with that game. Gonna keep checking that Dodgers score. Top fifth, still 3-0. I kind of want to go watch the Dodgers game. I can't do it on cam, so I might cut this off a little early. But I also kind of want to play my guitar, man. Fuck, I got this little box that makes I can hear all my shit, and it's not plugged into this. That's some shit, man. If you could just hear what's coming out of my headphones, everything would be right with the world. And I really wouldn't need this system anymore. But, you know, Lappie doesn't want to play nice, so that's the thing. Excuse me. I am burpy. Yeah, this is crazy, man. None of this. I mean, like I said, it does what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't do what I want it to do. And I think a lot of it is because I'm a spoiled motherfucker that's done this Frankenstein shit with my main system that nobody else can do or has. So that's why, you know. But I expected this to be plug and play, and it is. But it's not. You can't hear it. What is the fucking point of having this if I can't professionally produce audio with it? Why would you do this? I get a single mono output? I mean, it comes in, and then it comes into the system in mono and only is on one channel? Why? And what am I going to do with that? And even none of that is even colored. There's no pedals in between that shit. It's just a pure line in. But what the fuck am I going to do with a single mono track? If I'm running Guitar Rig on top of it and I'm hearing all the fucking cool shit, I can always record that mono wave, copy that and make it stereo and then plop it in. But how am I going to capture that audio and port it out? I can't. I don't see a way to do that unless I'm fucking retarded. I don't think anybody's ever done this, man. We're in uncharted territory. Can I pop these knobs off? Can I pick them up off the thing? No, I can't just pop them out. No, oh, I can pop them out. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. Didn't know that. Well, what about the main one? That one's bolted in. I can't pick it up. All right. So we learned one thing. Oh, is there a scratch on that? No. I don't know, guys. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Wait, but what? Toys R Us? What? Day one games with Mario. Wii Sports. What was even on that? I don't even know. I have no idea. Hold on, I'm gonna do a little research really quick. 1/4 to USB Mac. Let's see if we can make this happen. Apple USB-C to USB. No, that's not what we want. Why is this cable fucking $29? Roland digital converter. What's this? Guitar interface link for PC. Why? What in the fuck is that? No, that's not what we want. That's some kind of cheap Chinese bullshit. That doesn't make any sense. GarageBand for Mac, connected to electric guitar, blah blah blah. USB interface, blah 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 blah. Pork chop sandwiches. How to get Audacity to use an external microphone. Man, how the fuck are we gonna do this? All am I seeing is this Roland digital converter cable. That is $30. 30. I don't have $30 to piss away on a cable. Why is this so expensive? And if I do this, will Lappie know what this is and figure it out? 10 foot? Fuck you, dude. I need this thing to be 1 foot. I have fucking 10-foot cable hanging out of this thing. Oh, man, guys, this shit that I do for you, really. I'm over here suffering because fucking you guys want music. I'm trying to get it to you. Really am. Going through it all. Literally 10 hours of my human life today. I've been trying to make this happen. And it's just not happening. These motherfuckers really don't want us to have this kind of technology in our house, man. And they certainly don't want us to have this technology on a laptop. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Even bought the box. Got the box. I can plug a guitar in. I can plug in my microphone. I can plug in my fucking keyboard. Sounds fucking fantastic, but there's no way to get that audio back into the system. I can't make the output be the system. It doesn't do that. So it's like, well, what am I going to do with that? Oh, man. Boy, oh boy, they really just don't want us to have this kind of fucking power. That's what the hell why this system is so crazy, my main system. It's a nightmare to make it work. I don't think anybody else has the technology anymore. I'm the only one who can do it. It's fucking nuts. Well, having trouble. One of our gearheads is available to help. Would you like to chat? Yeah. But I'm pretty sure you're not trying to do some psycho shit like I'm trying to do. Check something. Ah. It does this shit on the Scarlet too? Really? Oh, so Focusrite does the same shit. Applies to, why is my microphone slash guitar only on the left? Many new users become confused. Yeah, you're selling a garbage product, guys. Cut the crap. When they start recording and find that the vocal or other signal from one microphone is placed only on their left in their headphones or speakers. The common question is, how do I get my mic to record in stereo? The issue is actually that you were recording a mono input into a stereo track as you only have one microphone. Yeah, we get that. A stereo input track places one input on the left and input two on the right. This is used for situations where you might have two mics in a stereo pattern, such as room left and room right, and then drums over instrument, blah, 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 blah. Mono input will place the single microphone correctly in the center of the track. This should be used in situations like recording vocals or a guitar. Audio tracks in your DAW have an input and output. All outputs will be stereo. Not here, ugly! Inputs can either be stereo or mono. No shit. Always use mono to record one mic and stereo to record two mics. I am not going to put splitters so I can have an L and an R just to duplicate the same fucking track. That is bullshit. Figure it out. Idiots. Some DAWs. Wow. Input source. Oh, yeah, it's showing all the shit. GarageBand, Cubase, Ableton. Was this article helpful? No. Yeah. That's a 327 go fuck yourselves versus 81 helpfuls. Yeah, because guys, what the fuck is wrong with you? Is that really, dude? If I can record in full stereo on my regular shit. There is no excuse as to, yeah, well, this is just no, dude. You're doing it cheap. That's what you're doing. You're doing it cheap. It should mix it in so both tracks show up. I'm not gonna record in motherfucking mono. That's if I do that, it's not gonna split it into. Come on, guys, get it together. Good thing I didn't buy this Focusrite one, man. This sounds like it has even worse problems. It's a bunch of horse shit. This is abnormal. This is abnormal. So, how much do I have to pay to have my fucking shit come in the way I want? Just give me the number, and we'll work on that. Direct monitoring in the Focus. Oh, you can't do that? I could do that here. Wow. All right, man. Can't record in mono? What? What the fuck are you talking about? How the fuck are you... Dude, these things are forcing mono recording. It's fucking crazy. Oh, wait, I'm not reading the chat. I'm sorry. Hold on. What? Huh? Oh, okay. Xbox or PlayStation? I've always been a PlayStation guy. I've always felt very firmly that Microsoft has no business in the gaming world. They should stick to making operating systems that work. They don't do that anymore. They make garbage operating systems that fucking suck and fail miserably. And it's just really because of their money that they kind of took over, that they became a presence in the gaming market. Because Microsoft I don't know, whatever the fuck year the first Xbox came out, they had no business. No business in the gaming market. Dude, all Microsoft ever did was make fucking shitty operating systems and some peripherals. They really didn't do much, and some kind of crappy games here and there, whatever. They had no business being in the gaming market. But they were like, hey, there's really only a couple of big players out there. It's just Nintendo, Sega, and fucking PlayStation. Let's make our own shit and start making games. And everybody else was like, the fuck are you talking about? Microsoft, stick to making operating systems that maybe work. That would be great. Put all your money and resources into actually making an operating system that fucking doesn't suck dick. Can you do that? Bill Gates is one of the richest people on the planet. Can you just get somebody to make one operating system that isn't shit? That would be fantastic. But no, let's make video games. And what did they do? They came out with the Xbox. This Borg cube, gigantic, bigger than a fucking VCR, pile of shit that was glued together with hot glue gun shit and kept fucking Red Ring of Death and dying because it was put together as cheap as possible with games that nobody gave a fuck about except Halo. That's really what happened. So I was like, this is abysmal. I can't believe this shit. And then they were like, well, let's just get exclusive shit. And it was really Microsoft money, man. That's all it was. It was all about Microsoft had the money to put it into marketing and to get that shit sold and to get people on an Xbox fucking, you have to pay to play this shit. That's another big giant... Guys, back in the old school times of the Nintendo, you went out, you bought the console, you bought the games, you plugged it in, and you played them. Xbox was like, hey, you bought our system, huh? You want to play online with people? Well, you better buy a fucking gold pass, bitch, because you have to pay for it every month in perpetuity because if you want to actually play people, we want $15 a month. Go fuck yourself. What kind of ridiculous pay-to-play bullshit? Fuck Xbox. Fuck Microsoft in their entirety. Talking about, I need a Microsoft Gold account. And then you can get kicked and banned and shit if you do some wild shit. And that you just can't play anymore. Like, who the fuck are these assholes? I bought the game. I paid you for a fucking product and a service, and you're going to tell me I can't use that product and service anymore because somebody said fucking fill in the blank word? Really? What garbage? Right out of the gate, go fuck yourself, Microsoft. They have no business being in the gaming world. Also, no business trying to tell people that, one, well, you bought our shit, but guess what? Now you gotta pay even more to use this shit. Go get what? No, this is not a. And I was like, this is not a sustainable business fucking ideal. But because Microsoft has that much money, they beat everybody in the head over and over and over and forced motherfuckers to do this shit. Like, yeah, man. Well, if I gotta play this new game because if I don't do it, I'm not gonna be cool and everybody's gonna laugh at me. No, fuck that, dude. I was like, get the fuck out of here, Microsoft. Hey, look, PlayStation. And PlayStation Network, still kind of, they've adopted a lot of that kind of bullshit, but it's not as bad. So, I mean, that's me and my own opinion about that. So, I will never own an Xbox of any type because fuck Microsoft. And they can fucking burn in hell. And hopefully that company completely collapses and nobody ever buys anything ever from them again. Ever till the end of time. So, fuck them. For real. That's bullshit. Man. But dude, what's that racism, Cat? What's going on? Man. EA's worse. But yeah, it is. I mean, come on, man. There's no perfect anything right now. But, I mean, Microsoft, dude. Again, what the fuck business do they have being in the gaming market? They're a company that makes fucking operating systems and fucking mice and keyboards and shit. What are they doing this? Well, let's just get into the gaming market. And it was even because of their fucking money that they were driving all of like the Evo tournaments, because they were like, all of the Street Fighter tournaments you could only play on an Xbox. That was another thing. You couldn't show up with a PS3 pad or even a PS2 pad. They were like, no, you can't use that. That's illegal. And we were like, wait a minute. So you're trying to tell me if I want to compete in this Street Fighter tournament, I have to have Xbox fucking hardware? Really? What kind of bullshit is that? You don't have a PlayStation machine? It's on that system too, ugly, right? Wasn't it? Oh my fuck. It was just like Street Fighter only. I mean, Xbox only for all Street Fighter. And it was like, that's why the fuck I have the Chun pad is an Xbox pad. With this fucking rainbow bullshit of buttons that I don't like. But, remember the Akuma pad, which is broken. There's a PlayStation 3 pad that has nice blacked out buttons, looks really cool, and blah blah, because there was a PlayStation 3 version, but they didn't let you play it at the tournaments. So right there, real fucked up bias, Microsoft trying to control some shit, forcing motherfuckers to buy their garbage fucking peripherals so you could compete. Fuck Microsoft. Holy shit. I have nothing but hatred and disdain, and what's the word? There's an even bigger word for that. Righteous indignation. Have you ever heard that term? Righteous indignation. I have nothing but righteous indignation for Microsoft in the gaming community. Fuck Microsoft. So, you can take that and make that a fucking GIF. I don't give a fuck. Or a Weebum, Webum, W-E-B-M, Weebium, Weebumu. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Also, those don't run on Macs, by the way. I've been like, fuck, I can't watch these Weebums, these Webums. I don't know how to pronounce that fucking file extension. How about this? Let's look that up. How do you pronounce W-E-B-M? I don't know. How do you pronounce W-E-B-M? WebM? WebM. Weebum. How you pronounce it's up to you, but blah 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 blah, blah guttural stop. Web M. I Weebum Wibbum Webbum. Yeah. WEBM. Weebum. I don't know how to fucking say it. Nobody knows how to say it. It's some made up bullshit anyway, so who cares? Web M. Web M. Webbum. Weebum. I don't even know whatever. Blitters. Oh, dude, we need to talk about that shit. All right, so long story short, there was this, what was it, a Hearthstone player or a fucking Diablo kid? I don't know what he was. And he was some, like, world champion kiddo, right? Kicking ass. And he showed support for the Hong Kong protests. Rightfully so, because fuck commies. What? And Blizzard, like, banned this kid from competition. Being like, go fuck yourself. How dare you, like, not suck communist dick and let your country, a fucking sovereign nation, get overrun by these fucking communists. You need to take that up the ass. Fuck you, Blizzard. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit company. Now everybody's boycotting you. Rightfully so. Go fuck yourself, Blizzard. You scumbag pieces of shit. Do you understand these fucking, the cops out, they're killing people. This shit is not even televised. This is some fucking fucked up country army that is literally murdering their own fucking people. They have every fucking right to protest. Every fucking right to stand up and say, fuck you. And they fucking ban this dude. They're like, go fuck yourself. Fuck you, Blizzard. Wow, what a bunch of scumbags, dude. Wow, what a bunch of scumbags. Motherfuckers just... And he's not even out there on the front lines with the gear on, fighting the cops. He's just like, I support Hong Kong protests because what they're doing is fucked up, and they should be protesting, and I'd be there if I'd lived there too. I'd be like, fuck you, cops. For real. But they want to ban this guy from competitive gaming? This is his fucking bread and butter, too. This is his money line. This is what he does. But they're telling him, don't go fuck yourself? Really, Blizzard? Wow, Blizzard. You bitch-ass motherfuckers. You bitch-ass sons of bitches. Wow, just everything is fucking terrible. Dude, I know, right? That 13-1. I said, holy shit, fucking Indians, right? How the hell did that even happen? What's up with that? Also, the fucking, the Dodgers game's still going on. I'm paying attention to it over here. Hold on, let me refresh this shit. Where we at? Still 3-0 end of the fifth. Damn, 13-1 Cardinals fucking ass raping the Braves, bro. Fucking Barbs. Fuck you, Barbs. Barbs got fucking destroyed. I said, holy fuck. Wow. Also, I have a question. Who the fuck was pitching that game? I don't even know. I'd like to take a quick peek. Who was on the mound? Wait a minute. Braves pitching. Who did that? Who is responsible for this bullshit? Oh my fuck. Julio Teheran. Who started? Excuse me. Tomlin. Newcomb? They have the most innings pitched, so it had to be one of those guys starting. But, damn. Oh, Julio Teheran started. And he got beat up. Alright, so. Wow. Fuck, did they score that many runs? Dude, the first inning, though. What are you talking about? 10 fucking runs in the first inning? How does that even happen? How the fuck do you do that? Holy fuck, I've never seen that in my life. 10 runs in the first inning. Crap. Dude, the fucking ass raping. What's up, Scoots? What's going on? Yeah, we got the magical box that makes music happen, but guess what? We can't hear it because reasons. So I was just going off about how much I hate Microsoft, but we should probably go off about how much I hate Mac being a dick about capturing audio, and that's the thing, and also have to pee again, and also I gotta take a break again, and blah 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 blah. It's another hour of this shit, and everything's crazy. So, but yeah. Oh, of course, change it. Dude, there would be no way for them to come back after that anyway, but that's fucking nuts. Wait, what happened? The ban was because specific esports ban was because most of their viewers and supporters came from China, which is anti-Hong Kong. What? That doesn't make any sense. Of course China's anti-Hong Kong. They're trying to take over and make it a communist shithole. Look, I haven't gone super deep into what's going on over there, but I know enough to know that those guys are protesting for a damn good reason. And the police and the military are being complete shitheads about it, and that shit needs to stop. And but it's not okay. It really isn't. Hong Kong is a fucking. It might be part of China, technically, but it isn't. It's its own fucking thing. Leave them alone. Stop being dicks. But they're trying to, banning the rebel. I mean, come on. It's like, listen. There's never been a time in history that kind of bullshit was not going down in what is China. If you look to the history books, you'll see how many times China gets overthrown, fucked up, trashed, raided. I mean, there's this whole thing about how there's no actual Chinese left because they've been overthrown and raided and raped and all this shit. So, like, where's the actual, who are the real Chinese anymore? There's that whole thing, like, there's the history of the world thing that, like, what is Taiwan, like, might actually be the last bastion of genetically pure, or what is Chinese, because they escaped all of that shit, and, like, Mongol hordes raped all of these other fucking dynasties and all this fucking crazy shit. There's no real Chinese left. They don't exist. Now it's just, well, now they are what they are. Or something. Not to be racial, but apparently that happened. There's really, really, really no pure-blooded what is Chinese people anymore because of reasons. So, okay. Yeah, Guru Breed. China has what is called the Golden Firewall. They do not have contact inside or outside of only Japan. Only China. They can't even talk to Japan, even though they're right next door. However, people do employ the use of VPNs to, get the fuck out and have contact with the outside world. Of course, this is wildly illegal, and you can go to jail and get killed and all this crazy shit. But people do talk about how that is. And Golden Firewall is real. That's why you don't see a lot of Chinese posters online. You don't see it, because they are literally blocked from the rest of the planet. They're it's like a really asshole parent who doesn't want you to ever like see a porn site. So it's like, you can't go here. There's a giant list. Entire IP blocks are banned. It's fucked up because somebody that I used to hang out with was born in Japan. He lived there until he was 6 years old, then moved to North America, and he grew up in New York and LA, both. He moved around a lot. And he told me about that shit. And I was like, damn. So wait, I was like, so you're telling me you couldn't just go to Google and like look at some shit? You couldn't go to YouTube? You couldn't do none of that? And he was like, nah, bro, that shit was locked down. All you could see was like Chinese, pro-China, government accessibility, fucking censored spam and propaganda. That's all they have. That's it. So it's like, well, what the fuck, dude? I can't even. That's just gotta run. Oh shit. What? Say China is not a Republic of China, which is people usually think of China. Yeah. Well, I mean, I do know a lot of Chinese history. On top of all my other shit that I know. And it's always been in turmoil, dude. It's always been like that. Yeah. I don't know. Isn't that some shit, dude? Because here's the thing. The overwhelming majority of products that we have here are made in China. And they are made in fucked up communist China. But we have all these trade deals that it's okay. So the quality sucks. They don't care. Don't get me started on, again, I don't want to make this a China hate thread. Or, excuse me, China hate video. But I got some bones to pick with China and the fucking shit that they do. I mean, it's bad enough that, they run over fucking children and have, like, the corpses of fucking, and torsos of babies in the wheel wells and give no shits and just keep driving. That's a thing that happens. Yeah, that happens. But, the quality of the products are fucking terrible. They're filled with fucking lead. They're filled with all of these contaminants. It's a completely filthy fucking fucked up situation in the manufacturing because there's no regulation because it's fucking China. It's communist China we're dealing with. There's no fucking regulations. They just do whatever the fuck they want. And they sell the cheapest shit because this is the way they see it. It's like, well, somebody will buy it. Well, this is absolute garbage, trash fucking product. You make it cheap enough, somebody will buy it. And people do. And that's something that happens. And I'm just in awe of that. Like, for example, do you guys remember that drywall situation that happened? That actually touched down here in my neighborhood. Long story short, there was this Chinese company that started manufacturing drywall that was so substandard that it literally rotted out and instantly produced mold and smelled like rotten eggs after a couple of months for no good reason. And people were buying these like quadrillion-dollar McMansions, and the contractors were like, look at this cheap Chinese drywall. Oh, it's so fucking cheap. Oh, man, fuck, we're going to make a huge profit. Oh, they're paying us all this to build this. Bonk, 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 bonk. Let's just plug this right into the wall. All of a sudden, it starts warping, smelling, rotting, rotten eggs, deteriorating, black mold growing out of it, and they were like, well, we don't know what happened. Yeah, it was because it was that fucking shit quality, but they were like, somebody will buy it, and they still made that shit a product to be sold, and now you have all of these houses that are literally infested with rotten egg fucking drywall, full of black mold and killing people. So that's a thing. And one of the instances of that is there's literally an apartment building across the street from me that had that problem. That everybody got sick, had to move out, because they were using that cheap Chinese fucked up drywall that was so bad that it was literally a biohazard. But they didn't know that, of course, when they moved in. But they were like, and they had to have guys go in there and rip that shit down with fucking respirators and shit, being like, holy fuck, somebody actually sold this shit to people? What the fuck? It's fucking terrible. So, yeah, dude, mold almost killed me when I was a baby. That's a long story, but yeah. Mr. Skaith, I still have silverware that's made in Japan. I still have a Mickey Mouse spoon. I grew up eating every single bowl of cereal with that. And on the back, stamped Japan. Still have it. Perfect condition. I'll never give it up. Don't give a fuck. It's little, but it's still made in Japan. So, a completely different OS called Red Star. Oh, I don't know anything about that. Blocks a ton of you. Yeah. Yo, man, everything's fucked up. But yeah, man, we gotta listen. It's not that Chinese products are totally globally shit, but most of them are totally globally shit. It's because they have no regulation on what the fuck they're doing, and we don't have the control over telling them, hey, don't do that. You know, and all of that trash just ends up in like a Walmart, and you're like, oh, what a good deal. I'm going to buy a whole bunch of toxic shit because it's cheap. Guys, stop that. Don't do that. Just, what are you doing? Anyway, let me go pee and have a ciggy break. We should probably have to, you know where, Tiny Chat. Man, I still don't know what to do with this fucking audio box. Oh, man. What a mess. Oh, let me go pee first. I actually really have to pee. Oh, man. It's fucking crazy. Super crazy. shit. Man, what am I gonna do with my life? Alright. What's going on? It's the Gops. They're after me. The jig is up. Hurry. Hide all the energon. But Megatron! What? Dude, it does work. But I can't make the audio come back into the system. That's the thing. It works beautifully. The audio quality is fantastic. But can only hear it out of the headphones. I can't make it reroute it back in. That's the thing. Unless, maybe, I buy a 1/4 to USB and somehow trick my system into picking that up as a microphone. And that's a $30 fucking cable to even attempt that shit. So, it's a problem. I've been over it for the last couple of hours, man. It's damn disappointing that it's not doing what I expected it to do. So, I don't know, man. I swear, they just want to keep stripping the power away from the fucking user, dude. It's because I only have so many USB ports. So I have 2 regular USBs and a micro USB on this laptop. I could, in theory, run the micro to the micro of this, because it can do both. It can do mini USB to full size, and it can do mini to mini. And I do have one of those ports open. I have the mini USB port open still. So in theory, I could take a 1/4 jack, which is the headphone jack, and run that back into the system so you guys can hear what I'm hearing and have that be the audio, which was the idea in the fucking first place. But it doesn't work that way, apparently. This is just, and at the same time, I'm only getting one channel on each thing. It's mono. It's fucking enraging. So it's like, what do I have to do? How much do I have to spend to make this do what I want? I don't even know. It's completely beyond my scope of reasoning or understanding. And again, remember, what I did with my main system is fucking psycho in the first place. Nobody has one of this. I hand soldered this shit so it does do what I want. But with the Lappie, totally different fucking ballgame. Mac is really, really dicks about capturing desktop audio. I cannot, despite my best efforts, figure out how to do this. So, I'm trapped. I can't, like, nothing goes right for me, dude. Like, nothing's ever easy. But at the same time, this is a good little box, because I can just take it and have guitar rig and have this and have the headphone out, and I can plug that into a full-size motherfucking amp and have all my effects and all my presets and all my wizardry, hackety, fucking psycho shit with my real pedal coming out of a fucking Marshall stack if I want, and I can be on stage with that. Fantastic. And I don't have to have my whole system there for it. You know what I mean? Like that's great. But it's not doing what I want it to do right now. So I'm going to go to Best Buy tomorrow. I'm going to go dig around. I also have to buy a new pair of sneakers because I need it for a job, because they want me to, you can't have Nikes or whatever the fuck's the problem. So I'm going to go buy a pair of Vans. And also, I'm dealing with a very, very, very limited amount of money. So I'm like, fuck. Okay. And also, I still need a power supply for this, and the one that I want is not in stock anywhere, and everything sucks. Everything's going good, but everything sucks at the same time, and my system's still in pieces on the fucking floor. I still have to do laundry because my fucking pants are dirty. Everything's a mess, man. But, this thing does what it does, but it doesn't do what I want it to do. At least without some kind of Frankenstein-level bullshit that I'm going to have to concoct for myself. Because, like I said in the past, man, they do not want us to have this kind of power in the house. They want us to have to go to a studio and piss away $500 an hour to do what I do. Man, fuck that. What is it? Fucking 11 o'clock. Also, I got a lot of phlegm out of my nose and my chest when I was outside, so my voice should be pretty good. Hey, yo, what are you... Let's reload this and see what we got. Bottom six, Dodgers are up 3-1. Oh, you're right. Yeah, they scored a run. Oh shit. Roland digital converter cable 1/4 to USB, 10 feet. Do not need so much fucking length. Why is it $30? All right. So like I said, when I got this box to buy this new, it's $150. I got it for $100 plus $10 of fucking tax and shipping. So still getting it $40 cheaper than I should be paying for it. So I guess I'm still gonna have to pay $150 because it's an open box. It's actually literally new. It's in perfect shape. It still has like the little like plastic. I could peel it off if I want to. Cover thing on the top, which apparently nobody knows is a thing because I see people having it scratched up, and it's like, dude, you could just peel that off and you'll have the real, shit that's under it. $30 for this fucking cable, really? But at the same time, there's no guarantee that my Mac is gonna pick this up and realize what the fuck it is if I plug it in. There's nothing guaranteeing that shit. So, best case scenario, it's still gonna cost me $150 just to get my fucking guitar into this laptop. So, what the fuck, man? It's bullshit. It shouldn't be like this, but this is what we're dealing with. And does Best Buy sell this cable? Probably not. I don't want to have to order shit, dude, and I don't want to have to return shit and pay the shipping. It's fucking bullshit. All right, let's go to Best Buy because, again, I am in a technological wasteland. For you guys who don't know, where I live is literally a technological and musical wasteland. There is no music stores around. And all we have as far as tech is a Best Buy. That's it. That's what you got. It's like, well, do you need some shit? And this is motherfucking New York City. I shouldn't have this much of a bunch of limited options. But this is what we have. At least locally, I have that. And if I want to go to a place, I have to travel, and it's going to be 2 hours out of my fucking life, 4 hours out of my life, 2 hours one way and 2 hours back, just to go to fill in the blank store. So that's a bitch. That's not okay. Also, car fare. Also, it's going to cost me to even do that. So, let's see if these guys have a fucking cable that I maybe can use. We'll find out. Because, I mean, this is a solid little... Dude, this thing sounds fucking awesome. It sounds just as good as my regular shit. And it's even cleaner because there's not a lot of parts involved. So, let's see. 1/4 to USB. That's all we want. Let's see what we got. Best Buy. What do we got? No. We do not want this or any of this shit. $119. Suck my dick. Get the fuck out of here. Can we... Am I gonna have to go to fucking 14th Street just to find this fucking cable? Bitch, I'll do it tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. I'm mad. I'm really mad now. Son of a fucking bitch. I'm gonna have to go to fucking Manhattan just to get a fucking cable. Best Buy doesn't even sell this item. This doesn't exist. Okay, what about Sam Ash? Fuck that. I really don't like Guitar Center. I really don't want to do any business with them. I will... Safari's using encrypted... I don't care. Go away. Why are you telling me these things? I'm trying to go back to my fucking favorites and shit. Okay, Sam Ash. Let's see if Sam Ash has my shit. And maybe some of these guys can help me. And be like, yeah, this... Oh, wow, they have some... There's some chick with some fishnets and playing a guitar on the front page. I like that. Okay. Sorry, we couldn't find a match for the search term you entered. Sam Ash. Sam Ash doesn't have this cape. Are you fucking kidding me, motherfucker? All right, let's just put the search in and see if there's anything that they have. Oh, there it is. Wait, why is it fucking $30? There's an Alesis version that's $39. All right, this is getting fucking stupid, dude. This is way too much time and energy spent. This should be fully plug and play. You should be hearing me fucking shredding right now. That's what the fuck should be up. This is bullshit. Can I check select the store? Alright, store pickup, select the store. I don't know. What the fuck is Times Square? 10001. I don't fucking know. That's the closest I can think of. Hold on. NYC, New York. Available in 3 to 4 days, not in stock. I would have to order this fucking thing. This is bullshit. This is such bullshit. Does Radio Shack sell one of these? Can anybody give me a 1/4 to USB connector of any kind? Radio Shack is out of business. They closed down. So what the fuck? What am I gonna do? I can't go anywhere for a piece of audio cable? I can't fucking believe this. I can't believe this. Holy shit, dude. I am just in shock and awe as to how bad. Why is this so shitty? What's going on here? Oh, guys, look at this. I'm trying to load Radio Shack's fucking go find a thing, and it's looking like this. And now it's freezing. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. There's none in New York. I can already tell. Why is this site so bad? Alright, I'm just gonna close that because go fuck yourself. Also, $30 for a cable, dude? Really? I'm sorry, I'm not reading the chat. What's going on? Can play emulators? Yeah, but we can't capture the audio. Huge pain in the ass to get the audio in. It doesn't work that way. Despite the fact that Mac is the thing that's for music and artists and fucking all of us motherfuckers. I can't fucking... There's nowhere to go anymore, guys. There's nowhere to go unless I have like $8,000 worth of audio equipment, which I'm not going to do because I'm a minimalist. Fuck that. I want my Lappie and I want this little box. And you should be able to hear my guitar. I don't think there's a big problem with that. But apparently the world says no. They want you to have $1 quadrillion worth of equipment so that can happen. And I say fucking no. That's not going to happen, and everybody can go fuck themselves. I'm going to find a way around it because I am that schmott. I built Rinsler. I can sure as fuck build a Lappie version with the hardware that I have. And that's not going to change because fuck everyone. Top 7th. Alright, we might need to hop out of here and go watch some shit and go be somewhere else. So how about that? I mean, I'm going to be here listening, playing my shit all night, but you guys can't hear it. Hold on, let me just triple check this cable. Roland RCC10 US 14. Weird number. Black Series. 1/4 to USB interconnect cable 10 feet. Don't need that much fucking cable. What is inside that little USB thing that lets you do that? Because I have cables. I could chop them up and fucking splice them together. This special USB cable has a 1/4 inch plug on one end, allowing you to connect a line level or instrument level audio device directly to your computer. To connect the guitar with this cable, we recommend using a buffered bypass pedal, such as a Boss Compact pedal, in line. Okay, that's weird. The cable is passive and relies on your computer's native USB audio support for operation. Okay. But if I plug it into my fucking Mac, is it going to recognize it as an audio cable and say, oh, audio is happening. Hey, let's pay attention. And can I make that an audio source? in OBS so you can hear that, so I can have this plus my guitar, which is the point. Why do I need an extra cable for that? It's already plugged in. There's nothing in between this shit. Why can't I just select this as the audio source? It doesn't let me do that. I can't do that. It's bullshit. I fucking hate everybody. My life sucks. Please fix my life. I'm going to kill myself. I am literally going to fucking kill myself. Because nothing goes right for me, and I just want to fucking hit the reset button, dude. All of this work, all of my busting my own ass to fucking get this shit. Because I'm trying to produce fucking music, and I can't! Nothing's letting me do that. Somebody fucking help me. I can't even help myself anymore, dude. I can only do so much. I'm only one fucking person. Nothing works. Everything sucks. My system's in fucking pieces. My life's in pieces. I can't do anything. My life is fucking complete fucking disaster. So, what do you want from me? I can't do anything anymore. I highly doubt whatever this link is. I don't even know what this is. I'll just open it in a new tab. I've probably tried this. Whatever this is, I probably already did it. Effective team communication, Grammarly business. What the fuck is this? Is this a commercial? You're making me watch a commercial. Okay, this is a commercial. How to record that? No. If this, listen, I already have, there's two programs. One is already dead. It's called Soundflower. Doesn't work anymore. Mac already wrote it out of the code. You can't use it. The other thing is called I Show You. Doesn't work either. Complete waste of fucking time. I spent like 3.5 hours fucking with that shit. If that's what this is going to be, it doesn't work. But now, I Show You audio capture. Doesn't work anymore. They made it so you can't use it. That's an old video. Thank you for looking that up and trying to help. But it doesn't work. It's completely locked out. You can't do shit with it. I've already dealt with it. Because I'm on Mojave. The operating... I'm on Mac Mojave, and they already wrote out the code so you can't use the fucking thing anymore. So, there you go. Somebody's going to have to write a new thing that defeats it. Because right now, doesn't do it. That's the same kind of walls I've been facing. It's like, I don't know why Apple is so adamant about, like, not letting you have desktop audio and capturing the audio you have. But I'm a fucking musician. I should be able to do it. Listen, I get it for copyright reasons. If you're trying to, like, grab MP3s or grab movies, I could see why they would be like, you can't do that. But this isn't. This is a fuck you. This is fucking my audio coming out of my own instrument. And I can't even use that. What are you doing, Apple? Stop it. It's fucking bullshit. Dude, listen, I'll even show you. I have the fucking I Show You, all of that shit. I have all of it. All of it. It's right here. The whole fucking thing. Boom. I have fucking Soundflower. That was the first thing I tried. Doesn't work. I Show You audio capture. It's all of this is installed. None of it fucking works. It does jack fucking balls. It's completely useless. They made it that way. They did it on purpose. And that's the thing. I'm over here thinking, well, shit, could I just downgrade my OS at this point? This shouldn't be that much of a problem, dude. Every single fucking recording studio runs on Mac hardware. Why can I not just fucking do this? I have all the parts. What is the problem? I'm very angry. Very angry. There's nowhere to go anymore, man. There's nowhere to go. I have all the fucking shit. And I still can't fucking do what I want. It's just... What is this? I tell you, man. Ugh. Oh. Yeah. The I Show You audio thing. Like I was even after even after it failed capturing this audio, I was like, okay, maybe we can play like Mario. Maybe we can get some desktop audio using this thing. Nope. Nope. Still didn't work. I said, fuck. Why are they such dicks about this? And yeah, I'm not gonna kill myself to try to. I'm gonna find a way. If it has to cost 30 fucking American dollars to get a make this go into this, I will do that. But it shouldn't be that way, dude. Because now it's getting into Frankenstein Town. Now it's getting into the kind of crazy shit I had to do with with my main system to get my guitar heard in my system to use it properly. And it shouldn't be this way. This is fucking bullshit. Absolute wild bullshit. I can't even describe. I did a whole bunch of like test streams too that you guys didn't see. They were on private. I was like, okay, is this working? What if I fuck with this knob? What if I fuck with this audio setting? Literally like 3 hours of me trying to get this to do a thing. I was like, maybe something magical will click, and I put some fucky thing together and do some wizardry, and it works. Didn't work. No matter what I did, it does not fucking operate. So here's what we're gonna have to do. We're either gonna return this fucking thing, but first I need that cable. That's the last ditch effort. The last ditch effort is buy a $30 cable that I hope the fuck does what I want. That I can pipe it back into the system and capture that as my audio, because that would be perfect. Uh-oh. Kershaw. Coming out in the set. Wait a minute. Why? Dude, he's a starter. What are they running him in this? Alright. Let's go hop to Tiny Chat and watch this game. Fuck this shit. Yeah. I could screech and ree about this fucking audio problems all night. But this is exciting. Let's go watch that. What the fuck? Dude, that's like throwing DeGrom at the end of the fuck. What are you talking about? Alright, Alright, I'll be there in 2 seconds. Oh boy. I hope you got the game up. Because, oh boy, hold on. I'll see you there. We'll deal with this audio shit tomorrow. I gotta go to the mall tomorrow and go fucking buy sneakers and maybe some undies and socks, and then maybe go look for an audio cable. And then, hopefully, I don't kill myself. But I'll see you guys by motto. I mean, that's not all you want to say. Later.